Heads up.
This better be worth it.
Unless the next bloke we run into is armed with a can opener, I'd say we're good to go. This better lead somewhere. I don't fancy spending the rest of me week wandering in circles. I'm gonna be jumping at the goddamn shadows next.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex.
He said he wouldn't risk his life for the cause.
Hello, words. I'm actions, and I'm speaking awfully loud.
Point taken. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Call me Fixer.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded
I'm
sectors,
getting tired of
so
waiting.
Be careful coming in or out.
After you
You
leave,
never can tell
I
what
get to
you're
do a
being
full
watched.
security sweep before you can get out of here too.
Excuse me.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking.
Uh-huh. Can we trade a few things?
You doing a withdrawal or deposit?
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all
Hi.
the dead drops.
Want me
Grab
back on
incoming
deck,
agents
huh?
and tell them
I
where
gotta
to be.
admit, things have been pretty
I don't
quiet
suppose
without you.
we'll switch places.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
Deacon, where have you been all my life, handsome?
Waiting for you, beautiful.
Hey there.
You have time to talk now. Still have something important to say.
Is it important?
Yeah, I'd say it is. Got a lot to do with our little partnership. What do you think?
Go on.
I'm not sure how to put this. We've been on the road together for a while. And we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
I appreciate your trust.
Well, you're the first to earn it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out they slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
My God.
Thanks. It would be easy to blame me. I was with those slaves, the things they... But I buy stealing a few caps out of...
I can't even imagine.
You think
Right.
it took, but instead of heading, you can imagine what you can.
Sure. Sounds like...
What? When I... And then you think, I do.
Uh-huh.
So there you are.
Uh-huh.
I knew I...
Hey, it's okay. We're friends.
Look at me. Well, that settles it, I suppose. Friends it is then. Hope I make you a good one. Otherwise, I'm gonna look right the fool, aren't I? I never thought I'd be saying this, but I really need your help.
Can't wait to get out of this place. Gives me the creeps.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I went through a sensor sweep.
Every test Des will let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you, or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
Oh, I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
They're in my blood?
Absolutely not. Tom, we ran your tests extensively. We found red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. Everything you'd expect.
And that doesn't get you the least bit suspicious. The results were too perfect, too expected, and that's how they fool you.
I try and keep an open mind.
All right, there we go. Thank you. Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
Okay, we've got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. I'd rather have some hair loss than let the Institute win. Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
Let's see what you got.
Make yourself comfortable and prepare to be astounded.
Hey.
You need anything?
Just browsing.
Sure, man. Hey, I got everything you field agent types need. Even a few Tinker Time specialities.
Just browsing.
Whatever. We good.
Hey there.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
I'll take a look.
I will set you up, my friend.
love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
Make sure you're never followed. It's all our asses if you are.
It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
One more hour until my shift ends.
There we go.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
You guys recruited me. I don't need your attitude.
Charming. I'm sure you and Glory will be fast friends. One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. Paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
What's a dead drop?
Oh, shit. I knew I forgot to tell you about something.
Oh dear lord. A dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
to flush your system with rat away before your hair falls out.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents. Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
Glad you're with us.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic in the church and we'll burn this hideout.
Calibrating using new data set.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Fixer. Your arrival was not calculated.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too. Unknown entity, I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing, I predict the future.
You see the future?
That is this unit's primary goal. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Good to know.
I urge you to disregard all predictions. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query: what is your point of origin?
Why do you want to know?
If I cannot explain your existence, Future predictive models may have an even greater degree of inaccuracy. I repeat, what is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
I love old world bridges. Worth a fair amount, too.
Solving for Theta N when I approaches probability bounds.
Pam.
All processes are busy.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Hi.
When running synths out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute. Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
Desdemona.
It's one crisis after another. Welcome to HQ.
We're all the synths got. Tinker Tom's been looking for you.